Okay. Try and get some sleep.
But at this latitude, with summer sunlight around the clock, that's not going to be easy.
It was about 11:30 at night, and you know, this is really as dark as it gets when you're this far north. And they call this place the land of the midnight sun, and I can kind of see what they mean. But it does make trying to sleep really hard when it just feels like, you know, basic broad daylight.
In my next challenge, I try and make progress down a river and hit some extreme white water. I'm in Gold Rush country, in the extreme northwest of Canada, trying to get through the tough forest terrain. Man, check this out. Well, finding this river is good news. And in a place like this where there's so few roads, these rivers really are the highways that just cut through the wilderness. But it's quite high here. But all of this looks quite soft. Just gonna check this bit out. Yeah, it looks all this loose shingle. But you still want to get this descent. You want to get it right. The scree is looser than I thought. Rocks the size of my head are flying past me. I need to change direction to avoid being taken out. It's hard to read a scree slope from the top, and that was definitely hairier than I'd imagined. It was actually a bit faster than I thought. And that nice soft sand at the top turned just into rock and little pebbles, and I was off. A few big zingers came flying past my head, trying to kind of get out of the way of them to the side, but the bottom line is, really, I got a bit lucky then. Until recently, rivers were the main transport routes through this part of Canada. The Gold Rush pioneers travelled hundreds of miles on homemade rafts to get to the goldfields. But it was dangerous. Many lost their lives in the treacherous rapids. Now these rivers are little used, but people still get into trouble. On the other side of the river, a canoe has been left. I could use it to travel downstream, but first I need to cross this river. It's so dangerous, and really people die in rivers like this every year. You know, really deceptively fast flowing, that massive amount of force coming through the water.